My bad. So like I was saying, I had to delete some stuff off my camera. That's another reason I ain't been recording. So I would do Lyft for half the day, make 100. Then do Uber for half the day, make another 100. I'll make $200 a day. I will work 6 days a week because I'm like, I'm not doing shit, so I might as well work. So I will make bread. But when you don't have your own TLC, you gotta rent. And some of these cars be like $500 and up. And these be Camrys, busted or whatever. But you gonna make your money regardless. But you also gonna see that the app is controlled. So it might take you, like, I don't know if anybody ever did Uber Eats or DoorDash or whatever. Like, it'll may show you, you'll go to this spot because it's popping. You go there and it's quiet. So you also gotta remember, somebody else control the algorithm while you working. You know, you could do other stuff like somebody flag and you want to stop for them. You're really not supposed to unless you're a yellow cab or a green cab. But by all means, get it how you live. So you can make money. You just gonna have to come out of pocket a lot. So I'm saying all this to say, like, I still made sure that it's crazy. I ended up doing what I was doing anyway, even though it wasn't my car. I ended up working for a place. But I still run my business through them sometimes too. Like, people would request me, and it'd be superstars too, people that you may know, people that you may not know, but they wrote a movie you watch, or they directed a show that you watch. It's crazy. Like, the stars is bigger than the ones that you know. And so this is something that's good to get in. Word. But what I was saying about my truck is, I told myself before I started driving, like, yo, I want to have my own driver business. Like, I want to have my own transportation service. And I still have it. I ended up doing it. And it ended up not working for me because I didn't do my homework good enough, but I still bet it on myself. But I still ended up falling on my feet like the big cat's supposed to do. But it's just so crazy how I end up getting this. I went to this company that I'm working with. I went and I took my truck there. Like, hey, if y'all hiring for drivers, and the guy who run the shop, or he's the manager, or he might be CEO for this branch that's in Queens. He the one that told me, like, if you have this kind of plate and this kind of plate, I could work with you with your truck. But if not, you got to drive one of ours. And he the one that put me on game. And I run my business through here too, and it worked out for me. I still do the same thing. Sometimes I do 6 days a week. Sometimes I do 5 days a week, depending on if I'm requested and also if they need me. But when you work good, you good anywhere. Like, I get my way no matter where I go in life, and that reason is because I do good work. I do what I'm supposed to do. When you do what you're supposed to do and you do good work, you could do what you want to do later. Or you could do whatever you want later. I do whatever I want, and I get my way here. But I do good work. So I'm super grateful. I'm not saying that in an arrogant way. I'm just telling you, when you get what you want, and people see that you get what you want, when you deal with them, you'll still get what you want. They have to, like, when people see you get everything that you want, they'll give you what you want, because they understand that that's what it is. You get what you want. They might not know why. Some might ask why. Some may see why. Some might just fall in line because it is what it is. And it's just so crazy because I'm thinking about a year ago from today. Like, I was in a relationship and I stopped driving I put my TLC rental away. And everything after that was on Smash. Like, I think I can find a job. My resume is valid. I know how to talk when I go on an interview. I know how to dress up, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, as long as I run my own business and I got a 9 to 5, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5, whether you have your own LLC or not. I got 2 businesses I run on. I train, that's 1. And I have a transport service, that's 2. and then I have this job that I work here. That's 3. So always make sure you got money coming. And it took me to get out of a relationship for things to pop for me, because shit was not popping for me besides Uber and Lyft. And it's too much out of pocket. Like, you make $1,200, but then your car rental is $500. So that's almost half your bread. And then, but even though it come weekly, then of course you gotta pay gas. Of course you gotta pay your tolls. Of course you have to, if you got a flat tire, you gotta get your own tire. So you gotta keep up your own car. And the car that they give you be bullshit. Now you go to certain places that have better cars, but you just gotta pay more money. The more money you pay on your car, of course you go on the list of Uber, like as far as like instead of a regular Uber car, you get an XL. If you don't want an XL, then you get an Uber Black. But you know, the higher, especially if you get like an SUV, the chances of you getting a job is slimmer, because one, there's so many SUVs. And even though so many SUVs, not everybody want that SUV job because it costs money. So on the app, it'll show you, you can have an SUV, but you could do regular rides too. You're more likely to get a job. And I mean a request. So you just gotta hustle when it comes to that. And then you gotta pay too much money back for the car rental. And when you add it up, sometimes it's more than it costs for your own car. And I had an SUV. I was probably paying like damn near like $1,600 a month for my own car, insurance and car payment. And then on top of that, for the Camry I had, 2018 Camry, shit was busted and disgusted and rusted, but it made me bread. And I would have to give almost $475, $500 a week, not a month. So if you do that for 4 weeks, that's almost $1,600. Matter of fact, my car rental from the TLC spot was more than my car payment. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, I'm damn near coming out of pocket like 3 bands a month. I have money to put towards like my crib, my family, myself. But I'm like, I really didn't have nothing. And I'm like, nah, this shit crazy. I just gotta figure out another way. Like, then I get like a driving job for my personal. I make bread with that. Then I didn't even start training yet. So I wasn't making money with that yet. So I'm just saying, like, everything came full circle for me, and I'm making bread, and I'm not coming out of pocket as much as I used to before. So I'm just saying, stay on your dean, stay on your job. Sometimes you got to get rid of people in order for good things to happen. Man, I done got hired at Suburban. I was there for a week. I passed all the tests, ready to sell cars. They said some bullshit to me, and I couldn't work there anymore. They say, yo, come back when you get your, it was COVID. Come back when you get your COVID situation. End up getting a COVID situation. And then they never called me back. And I was like, wow, like everything I was trying, like not trying, I was actually putting in work, and nothing was working for me. Got rid of one person, shit started clicking. So sometimes things don't click, and it don't be you, and you be questioning you. Sometimes be the people around you that you don't get what you're supposed to get. So keep that in mind. Sometimes it's not you. It be those around you that's stopping you from getting the things that you're supposed to get. And I believe that's what it was. Because as soon as I got that person out of my life, shit went up. And that's a fact. I hope.